realise it's about 20 to 7 in the evening and I haven't actually recorded anything apart from the shower this morning. Woke up, had breakfast, had shower, went back to bed for a nap, woke up about 3 hours later, got up, looked at kitchen, thought, oh heck, I don't really want to do washing up, did editing. Drank Pepsi, carried on editing, looked at clock and go, gosh, that's a bit late, carried on editing. Looked at the clock, picked up the phone, started to record. There you go, that was my morning. And afternoon. And early part of evening. The problem with doing the editing is I always like saying, oh, I will get to the point where I can export this particular episode or this particular project. And then I will get on and do X, Y, Z, all the other things I need to do. But what happens is the editing takes longer than I've intended. So I do want to get to the end of this particular day's editing, export it, and that's fine, but I kind of expected that to have been done a couple of hours ago. I also need to go to Asda and do the washing up and clean the kitchen before James gets back home, which should probably be in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, that's Thursday. Never could get the hang of Thursdays. So it's now 7 o'clock. I was still trying to get to the end of that particular episode, and then the software crashed. OpenShot, sorry, that was playing adverts, I couldn't hear myself, I couldn't concentrate on what I was saying. But yeah, OpenShot, the program I use for editing, has crashed. So I'm taking that as a sign that I should just stop for the moment. And I hope to goodness I've saved what I've done, because it was kind of a bit of a tricky sound edit. First world problems. So I was looking in the first aid kit to see if I had any antiseptic cream for my leg, and I found this, which, if you can see, came from Walmart. So when I went, it actually wasn't last year, it was the year before, when I went camping in America, I got very, very, very badly bitten. To the extent that when I went to Washington DC, there were big signs all over the airport saying, if you have measles, don't come here, kind of thing. And I was really, really worried that I was going to get arrested or picked up, because the bites on my bag were so bad. The bites on my legs, sorry, were so bad, they looked like I had measles. So yeah, whilst recording that blackbird, I heard scratching in this car park. And you can see running away from us, it's another fox.
Customer announcement, the timer is 5 minutes to 8, and at 8 o'clock in the store we are taking part for packing, the NHS workers, carers and key workers.
So it's 25 to 9. I've just got back from Asda, and that was decidedly bizarre, as they had the clap for carers whilst I was there. So announcements went out, and then it was at 8 o'clock, we're going to clap for carers and key workers. 1 minute past 8, you can now stop. It's all very, very weird. And yeah, so I was standing on my own in the aisle. Just bizarre. Advantages of going later: no queues. Actually, no security guard at the door, so I could just walk in without being counted or checked. Slightly fewer people around. There were things on the shelf which I wasn't expecting to be there, and stuff that I was looking for which wasn't there. So kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. But yeah, as done. I've just seen from my phone I've had 5 missed calls from a friend, which is slightly concerning. And I also need to do some washing up. Lots of washing up. So, it's stupid o'clock in the morning. I'm going to count this as Thursday because I've not yet been to bed, although it is very much Friday. After I last recorded, I did some washing up. I spoke to a friend of mine via WhatsApp, so I was having a nice chat with her over whilst I was washing up. We had noodles for dinner. We watched a programme about Paddington Station, which is actually kind of a rehash of stuff they've already put out before that's just been cut together with a different narrator. So presumably whatever they had to fill that particular time slot wasn't available, so they had to re-edit something they'd already put out previously. There was, up until a couple of minutes ago, a moth in the bathroom here flapping around. There's another one which I've seen crawling up the window trying to get in. So I'm slightly cautious. And I went to change the soap in the soap dish, got the new bar of soap out of the cupboard, dropped it on my toe, and it actually kind of hurts. It was quite a big and heavy lump of soap to be dropping on my knuckles. It's not knuckles on your toes, but whatever the toe equivalent of knuckles are, that's what I hit with the soap. And we also found out quite late this evening, technically yesterday, but the World Scout Moot, which was due to be held in Ireland next year, is going to be held in Ireland the following year. It's been postponed for a year, same way the European Jamboree was. And I heard this, and to be honest, I just wanted to cry. Too tired and too late to go into all the explanation, but I was really, really, really disappointed to read that. But such is. First world problems. See you tomorrow. Well, today. I'll see you later today. Bye.